Can I ask a question that came up last night in my kitchen? It wasn't a question, it was a statement somebody made.
Yeah.
What if Trump does a great job, guys?
Let's discuss it.
What if he's actually a good president, Chris? It's just a question.
Well, I'd say two things. I don't think he will be based on his history. You got to remember, I've been following Trump since the late 70s, early 80s.
Just say you're sorry, bro.
Okay, so I'm not saying that. And then
I'm just saying, like, if he does a good job, just say you're sorry.
if he does a good job, is it possible?
I was manipulated by the media.
Is it possible? Yes. Is it highly unlikely? Much greater. If he does do a good job, I would argue it's only going to be because people like me have made a stink and refused to relinquish their position. I believe this about Trump. He's a negotiator. He's a deal maker at the end of the day. He'll react to forces that are pushing against him. He'll still try to get what he wants, but he'll react to pushback. If there's no pushback, there's zero chance he does a good job.
Well, how about this? This is the last
So
piece.
Trump does a good job. It's Chris's fault.
Well, the last piece.
That's what he just said.
No, not fault. I get the credit.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris's
how about this? The
credit.
last piece
Now
I
you
did
get
on
it.
the last piece I did on the Daily Show, I was like, yo, he should prove all his political opponents wrong, right? Like if all of these people, which we don't even believe anymore, but all these people call him a fascist and a threat to democracy and liking them to Hitler and all of this other stuff. If just prove them wrong. That's it. You proved him wrong, you win.
Yo, okay, so here in this hypothetical, let's just say, Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I'm glad that we're speaking in hypotheticals because we could be honest. Hypotheticals is almost like Casa Dragones. That's what Casa Dragones does. It just creates the entire conversation just hypothetical.
Alcohol, period. That's what alcohol
That's
does.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Absolutely.
We love alcohol for that reason.
Absolutely.
Let's say, for example, he stops the war, Israel.
Peace in the Middle East.
Hamas. Okay. He stops Ukraine, Russia.
Taiwan stays free.
Taiwan.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's say
Let them give up a little bit. They can give up a little bit of Taiwan.
All right,
There's nothing to give up. There's nothing to give up.
Snatch that up. But once we get the chips, though, we got to make sure that we're making the chips. Once we make sure we're making the chips, then boom,
But listen,
you take
just a little bit of Taiwan for world peace, Chris. If it's just
There's nothing to give up.
What do you mean a little? You could give them an appetizer. Give them a spring roll.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Give them a little piece of it. It's just a tiny
No
little piece.
appetizers, nothing.
Come on, bro.
Nothing.
You wouldn't give up one little island?
One of those little islands.
world
It's a little
peace.
island,
Because
yo.
then, Chris, now you're getting double the credit. You already got credit because you're a person that stood up to him.
Okay.
But now you're giving up a little piece of your beloved Taiwan
That's
for world
it.
peace.
All right,
Greenland's willing to give it up. Greenland's willing to come on over. They were interviewing.
We can talk. I'll leave it
Anyway,
at that.
my
We can
point
talk.
is this. Let's say that all these things happen, right?
Inflation goes down.
No. Inflation goes down. American economy is booming.
Right.
Greenland becomes part of America. It's the Gulf of America, not the Gulf of Mexico. There is a strong border, so there's much less illegal immigration, and because of that, we have much less, I guess, crime coming from.
Crime goes down,
I mean,
yes.
let's just say these things happen, right? Let's say these things happen. At any point in time, do you admit for like the last 4 years or even 8 years
Yes.
that you're gay? Do you just come out and be like, hey guys, I'm sorry I was being so gay the last fucking 8 years, sucking cocks all the time, saying Trump was bad? Do you, at any point in time, do you just go, you know what? I gotta take these cocks out of my mouth and throat because I had too many of them inside of me for the last 8 years. Is there any point in time where you say that?
Straighter than 6 o'clock, baby. Sorry.
Okay. That was a bar. That was like a Southern bar right there. No. What I'm really trying to ask is this: at any point in time, do you start going, shit? Maybe we were being manipulated by a media institution.
It shouldn't take that long.
Well, I'm just saying, like a media, or maybe there is a what do they call the military-industrial complex or whatever it is? Maybe there were forces that were outside of our control that were manipulating us and tricking us into thinking that we were the virtuous ones, when in reality, this other guy was going to achieve the things that we truly wanted. You truly do want a strong economy. You truly do want peace in the Middle East. You truly do want there to be a stop in the war in Russia and Ukraine. You truly do want a strong economy, and I'm sure a strong border.
But we do, you're not wrong, Schulz, but we do take a lot of the blame off said individual. Donald Trump caused a lot of this on his own because of his rhetoric. Now, did the rhetoric work? Yes. Did the rhetoric get him elected? Yes. But at some point, even he has to come out and say, I didn't mean none of that shit. I was just, you know what I mean? I was just trying to get motherfucking elected.
I would say that there's plenty of things he said that are absolutely ridiculous and can be incredibly offensive, and I can see why it would trigger people. I would also say that there are a lot of things that were said about him or that were said that he did not say at all. And there was tons of allegations thrown at him that we now know are false, and there's been no apology about it. They were saying my man likes to get peed on by Svetlanas.
Well, we don't know if he don't.
There was a whole investigation paid by the fucking Clintons.
How do you figure out if somebody likes to get peed on, though?
Not by Svetlanas.
What the fuck is that?
That's a Russian woman.
You don't think the Russians have any influence on him, honestly?
We're not going back here. Like, that's 2000.
But no, let me answer.
Like, come on, man.
He can't. That was a non-answer. That was a non-answer. That was a non-answer.
Great, yo.
That was a non-answer.
You gotta put America
that was not
first.
an answer.
America's more important.
That was a straightforward question.
It's more important than Biden.
I'm not doing this for the next 4 years.
That's what I'm saying.
I refuse. I'm personally not doing this for the next 4 years. We're not going back to 2016 Russian propaganda talking points. Like, we're here now, Chris.
Okay.
We're here.
We're here now.
Listen, I understand the scenario you're painting. I think the thing that I can't.
But don't you want what's best for America, Chris?
Always.
Yes. So if
Always.
To answer Andrew's question and to answer the question that was in my kitchen last night, if he does a good job over the next 4 years, great. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Round of applause. That's it. I hope
there we go.
That's it. Like,
Chris,
okay.
come on.
I don't care.
This is what we want. Let me tell you why we want him to do a great job. Because if he does a great job and America's happy, then it brings the Democrat Party back to reality.
No, it won't.
Oh,
no,
100%. Politics is just a reflection of what people want.
No, there's nobody more delusional than Democrats.
I understand they're delusional, but what will happen is it will pull them. There'll be a gravitational force. Right after he won, AOC is taking the pronouns out of her bio or whatever people are saying. Clearly, there are people in the Democratic Party that are realizing, okay, we went too far. The pendulum swung too far. Americans don't like it, okay? The more successful Trump is, the more normal the Democratic Party becomes, and that's what we're all looking for.
It pulls everybody to the center. I get
That's what I'm saying. America is...
But I got to get Trump to the center, is what I'm saying.
Of course, but what I'm saying is America is at its best when we have a cool Democrat president. Bill Clinton, JFK, Barack Obama. Like, it's when we feel our most proud. It's when the world just is in love with us. There's amazing moments when we have cool Democratic leadership. I mean, FDR. Like, all these stories that you hear from these guys are incredible.
I'm glad that you still have faith in the Democratic Party. I have none. I think that it's going to take at least 8 to 12 years for a new type of Democratic leadership to emerge. The establishment Democrats that exist now are not what the country wants, and I don't think they're what the country needs.
Now, I mean, AOC said, I'm not going to the inauguration because I'm not going to go support her.
But listen, you can't call him a.
You calling the president a?
Call him a.
Yes, she did. I think he
was legally.
Yeah, because it was a civil case. It wasn't.
I think you can call him a sexual assault. This is like the problem that newspaper got.
Yeah, the ABC just.
But she straight up called him a on her answer. Like, that's why I'm not going. It's like, okay, well, you'll be out of office soon. Congrats. You're not getting it. You're not. You're missing the point.
Well, I'll say this: I do respect everybody who chooses not to go to the inauguration if you truly believe the shit you've been saying. I actually expect you not to show up.